What would your advice be to someone to think bigger?
Okay, my advice to think bigger. It's a really good question. I think that we often think really small because we're scared and we're frightened of what might happen if we could really get that big. Like what could really happen? And it can frighten people. But I'm a really big believer that we are only here for a very short period of time, right? Like life is not a dress rehearsal, and it's true. And it goes really, really quickly. And I'm a really big believer that if we don't put ourselves out there, we're never gonna know. So the best way to think bigger is to ask yourself the question, which is, if I only had like this day, what would I do differently? And that already starts to expand your mind about these amazing things you can do, right? And as I said before, like we don't have very long, none of us do. None of us really know how long we have got. So we should be, ideally, living every day as if it were our last. And that includes thinking as big as we can possibly be, because why not?